Snorlax is here for this video, so hope you guys don't mind. Actually, I don't care if you guys mind. Snorlax is staying. As you all probably know, it is 2026. Or no, not yet. It's going to be 2026. What? That's crazy. Today is December 30th. About to be December 31st. 2026 is on its way. And I do have mixed feelings about that because that is the year that I turned 20. Which I have mentioned before that I am turning 20 next year. 20? Yay, I'm not gonna be a teenager. So, you know what? But it's fine because what a privilege it is to have lived 20 years on this planet. You know, there were some goods, some bads, some ups, some downs, some highs, some lows, but you know, that's life. I just wanted to talk about media that I've consumed this year. And I initially wanted to do just books that I read, but I really have not read that much this year, which is a shame. It's a great shame. And next year I'm gonna read more. I mean, like, I know I'm capable of it because I usually do read, like, a lot. Like, I usually read, like, minimum 20 books in a year. But this year, I don't even think I read 10. I don't know what happened to me this year, but that's why I decided I was gonna do not only books, but movies that I watched and TV shows, which I did actually. I think I watched a lot of TV shows. So this year, 2025, was the year of TV shows. I have 5 from each category that stood out to me this year, and then I have 5 or more that I want to. This is 5 or more pieces of media from each category that I want to consume next year that already exist. I don't know, like, if there's something new that's going to be released. I don't have it written down. But maybe those will stick out to me more. I don't know. It depends. I don't know what's coming out next year. Okay? But we'll start with books. Books. I have some physically that I want to go get right now, so okay. Come on, Snorlax. So, books. The first one I have is Days at the Murasaki. Wait, I forgot what it's called. Days at the Murasaki Bookshop by Satoshi Yagisawa. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. A while ago, I bought actually the second book, More Days at the Murasaki Bookshop, but I didn't know that there were 2, and I didn't like register the fact that this says more and not just Days, and then I realized that this is a sequel. I read it online. And then I read this one after. Actually, I'm like halfway. I don't know if you can see. I'm like about halfway. Yeah, I feel like this book is very chill, this book series. It doesn't bring me a lot of emotional trauma, which I feel like a lot of the books that I read bring me emotional trauma because, you know, life or death situations, I don't know, blah blah blah, grief, yeah. So this book, it's nice, it's comforting, and it's easy. They're short books. Yeah, I really like this. I like this book series. So I'm still reading that one. Another book I read this year was Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. It's kind of scuffed. I'm really sorry about that, but I like reading memoirs. But for some reason, this book, it took me a long time to read. Like, I started last year, 2024, and then I took a break. And then I'm glad that I came back and finished it because it's not about love as in, like, romantic love. It's about, like, the love that you can find all around you. I do recommend reading this book. I'm sorry, this is, like, such a bad explanation. I also read Love from A to Z by S.K. Alley, which I actually read that digitally, so I will find the cover for you guys. So it is this book. Oh gosh, that is bright. Dang! I'm sorry, I'm lazy. I just don't want to, like, save the photo and put it in editing, but yeah. That is a book that I read. I like how, I like being able to read a book where the main character isn't just, like, some frail little girl, and she's, like, someone that stands up for herself and is opinionated and fiery. I really like reading books like that, so, yeah, I did like the main character. What's her name? Zainab. Zainab. I think her name is Zainab. And then there's this book that I've been reading, which I'm sure you all know it. Atomic Habits. But I actually haven't read that much of it yet. So this is a book that I want to finish next year. I've tried finishing this book over and over again. Like, I keep rereading the beginning and I can't ever like get all the way through it. So maybe I need to take some of the advice in here. It's called The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And I have the physical copy of the first book. Which is called The Inheritance Games. I got it as a gift. Here, this is the book that I read, The Final Gambit. And it's like somewhere in my bookshelf. I'm not going to get it. Well, I do recommend that book. Oh yeah! I'm also currently reading Onyx Storm, which is the third book in the Fourth Wing series by Rebecca Yarros. And girl, I have no idea what the hell's going on. Okay, I read like, what's the second one? Iron Storm? I read Iron Storm like maybe 2 years ago now. I don't even remember what happened. So yeah, I'm barely understanding what's going on. So it's kind of hard to read through it because it's like a lot of lingo I don't really remember. Maybe I need to like watch a video and a recap or something. But those were some of the books that I read this year. Books that I read / am reading currently. Next, movies that I watched this year. I'm just gonna list them all out and go through them quickly. So, obviously, K-pop Demon Hunters. Sinners. Oh my god. Sinners is so good. I love that movie. Superman. I love Superman. The new one with the featuring David Cornsweet as Superman, directed by James Gunn, I think. Yeah. I love it. I don't care. I watched Fantastic Four with my dad. I really like that one as well. And then I actually watched Wicked 1 and 2 this year. I didn't watch Wicked 1 last year when it came out. And I watched them both with my sister. I feel like it portrays the importance of female friendships, which similarly to this book, I feel like this book also this book also portrays the importance of female friendships. Wait, that one test, the Bechdel test. Yes. Thank you very much. I did rewatch Pride and Prejudice, the 2005 version, because I do like to watch that one. I've watched it many times. So, let's go through them. K-pop Demon Hunters. Iconic. Like, I'm sorry, the music is so bomb. Okay? It left the world speechless. Nobody was expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was gonna be some cringy blah 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 movie, but girl, it rocked my world. Sinners is so good. Okay? It is so good. I love it. I mean, I think about it all the time, and I watched it like a long time ago. Okay? The music is good. It sends like shivers down my spine every time I hear the music. And the culture, like, I could go on for hours about Sinners, but I'm gonna keep it short and cute. Thank you. Superman. I like how he was emotional. Like, it made me cry. Superman made me cry. It just did. I'm sorry. Like, no, I'm not sorry. Fantastic Four. That was a good movie. What actually happened in that movie? I forgot about that. Actually pretty good. Like, I thought it was gonna be bad, but it exceeded my expectations. A lot of superhero movies, huh? Pride and Prejudice, obviously. That's like one of my favorite romantic movies. Okay? You are not gonna convince me otherwise. And then, Wicked 1 and 2. As I said before, importance on female friendships, singing, magic. Yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, so, now, TV shows. Arcane Season 2, which I know that came out 2024, like late 2024, but I watched it earlier this year. Arcane is like, oh my god, I think about it a lot. Like, it's like one of those TV shows that I just think about a lot. Ouran High Host Club, you know, it was good. It's lighthearted. It was nice to like, it's a nice escape from reality. I like it. It's cute. And then, oh my god, I watched Anne with an E, which I actually have mentioned before on my YouTube channel. Every time I think about Anne with an E, like, I could cry. I'm not even kidding. I look like Anne right now with this hairstyle. Guys, I can't believe they canceled it. Oh my god, that's crazy. I feel like Anne with an E, that show impacted my whole summer. My whole summer and my whole view on reality. Because I just feel like it's okay to embrace being unique a little bit. Like, Anne just really shows you that you can be unique and you don't have to be ashamed of that, and you can own it and be unabashed in your absorption of life and how you perceive it and what you do with what life gives you. And so I just feel like this summer I really feel like I was super whimsical and like carefree and joyous, and I see like the beauty and everything because of Anne, like how she viewed the world. I really like how that resonated with me, and yeah, so that show. watched Bridgerton. I watched Bridgerton and I also watched Queen Charlotte. I'm so excited for what's his name? Benedict. I'm really excited for his season. It's gonna be out next year, so watch out for that. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah. My favorite couple is definitely Anthony and Kate. Season 2. I also really like season 1. Actually, I like all of them. I'm sorry. Bridgerton. I was inspired by the period drama with Anne with an E, so I watched Bridgerton. I binged it. Like, it was so bad. And then also, I'm currently watching this C-drama called First Frost. It is so good so far. It's kind of cringy, but you need that in your life sometimes. I'm sorry. In the main guy, wait, what's his name again? Sungyeon? He looks so much like Sungwoo from Enhypen. Every time I'm like, what? I'm actually shocked. But yeah, so those are the shows I'm watching, or have watched, am watching / 6, 7. Okay, do books, movies, shows that I want to consume next year. So first of all, Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. And I have no idea what this book's even about. Okay, I don't know. But I found this bench one time with a Jane Austen quote. And what did it say? I think it's from this book, from Mansfield Park. I can't remember what it is right now, and I don't want to search it up, so I'm gonna put it here. It's the most magical bench in the entire planet. Oh, come on, Snorlax. It's the most magical bench ever that I've ever seen before in my life. So yeah, I want to read that book, and I'm going to get that book and read it and sit on that bench and read it next year. So that's what I'm gonna do. Watch Me by Tahira Mafi. I read the Shatter Me series, and I know that Watch Me is like a time skip thing, but I think there's another book that came out after Watch Me. I don't know, I haven't read it at all. Like, the last book I read was the last one. I don't even remember what it's called. Next, I want to read On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. I've been trying to read this book called Orientalism by Edward Said. I'm not sure if it's Edward Said or I don't know, but yeah, I want to read that book. And also, I wrote this down, but I don't have the author's name. It's called Poppy War because I just saw a TikTok about it. Movies that I want to watch. These are all movies that I've heard a lot about. That I had these movies on a list somewhere, and I just chose the ones that I really wanted to watch. So, first, Me Before You, Bumblebee Tights. I need to watch this movie. I always see clips of it, and I always really like the clips, so I'm gonna watch that movie. Next, Parasite. I've heard a lot of good things about this movie. I think it's Korean. I'm not sure. I think it's a South Korean movie. I'm gonna watch it. Next, 500 Days of Summer. The Smiths. Oh, shoot. The Smiths, but I am worried it's gonna be like a Manic Pixie Dream Girl kind of situation. I'm really hoping that it's not. I don't know how I feel about movies where it's like the main character's a white guy and he's got like a Manic Pixie Dream Girl kind of like girl that's changes his life and then gets out of his life. I don't know how I feel about this kind of movies. I mean, sometimes they're interesting to watch, but then I'm just like, and then this one, La Belle Personne. Personne? I'm learning, okay? I don't know French, but I think I've seen a lot of clips of this film, and I am intrigued. And lastly, What is this word? Is this French? Encendies? Des. I don't know why I wrote this down. I don't know what that is. What the heck? I wrote this? Okay, I don't know. And shows that I want to watch. A lot of these are anime. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of these are Japanese. Okay, so first, The Apothecary Diaries. I actually watched the first episode a while ago, and then I was thinking about it, and then I realized that I never finished it. I just watched the first episode, so I do want to finish that because it did seem really interesting. Second, Fragrant Flower. I heard that the art was really nice. Let me see. Oh, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. It's become a show on Netflix, so I will be watching it because I heard that it was good. I don't know. I feel like I haven't watched a lot of anime this year, which usually I do watch a lot of anime, so I don't know. I guess I've been like on an off season this year. I don't know what's up with me. Next, Queen's Gambit. I wish that I could play chess like really well. That is a dream of mine, but I guess I just don't have the patience to try and be good at it, and I feel like in chess you need to be quick-witted. I don't know if that's what I am, but yeah. So the Queen's Gambit, Alice in Borderland. I've always wanted to watch this show. And then finally, this is a K-drama called Itaewon Class. And I've always wanted to watch this one too. It's got one season. I just really hope that I will commit and I will try and consume all these pieces of media next year. And finish all the books that I'm reading, finish all the shows that I'm watching, and maybe be inspired to create something of my own, because I feel like with media consumption, a lot of people just do the consuming part and they don't do the inspiration output part. So I don't know, maybe I will be inspired to write something of my own or film something of my own. I don't know. We'll see what the next year brings. Thank you for coming to this long rant. And I hope you guys had a good 2025. I hope 2026 will be even better for you. And have a happy new year.